I went on a Euro trip for 2.5 weeks, just taking this and this. I'm gonna tell you how I did it, and a lot of people are just like, where's the rest of your bags? And I'm like, that's all, thank you. I would say that this is probably my number one superpower, is how to pack light no matter how long or how far you're going or where you're going. I'm Monique, the work from home mogul, and you can follow me for tips about entrepreneurism, mindset, and how to be productive when working from home. I'm a subscription box owner, yoga instructor, Poshmark ambassador, and I love creating. And today's special guest is Safety Inspector Stacy. I'm gonna hit you with the biggest tip right away, and then also some things I wish I would have brought with me, so stay tuned. This is a duty-free bag, and this is the number one thing that saved me during my trip, and this is what you need to have. But not just any duty-free bag. You can get any plastic bag trash from anywhere in the airport. You need one that zips up the top and has handles, and that can carry a good amount of stuff. If you're taking several different flights, like I got into Europe, took about 7 different flights before I flew out, because I went a bunch of different places. And if you want to do that too, if you don't want to just be stuck in one place the entire time, and you don't mind the 1 to 2 day layovers, a duty-free bag is what you need. Some of these airports only have budget airlines available, and you have to pay for your extra baggage. What you don't have to pay for is a duty-free bag. RyanAir, Voltea, easyJet, and Norse. My 5 flights where I was supposed to pay for extra baggage, there was only one ticket agent on one of those flights that actually checked that this was a duty-free bag. No one looked inside it, and I was able to take extra stuff on there instead of cramming everything into my one carry-on. Less is more. Nobody has time to be trying to run up a flight of stairs with a rolling bag. So that is why I always have my shoulder bags with me. This shoulder gym bag. Now, some people prefer a backpack. I don't, because it makes my back sweaty. I like to be able to carry everything on my lap or next to me, know everything is there at all times. I don't want other people touching my stuff. I don't care that it's the white glove hands-free service. I know I have everything I need on me at all times. And by the way, I also have my crossbody fanny pack on me as well, and everything inside of there is anything I need in case my 2 bags just mysteriously disappeared, combusted, or got stolen. In my fanny pack, I got my passport, my money, my phone, my rechargeable battery with cord, my lip gloss, my sunglasses. What else do you really need? I also have my earplugs, mints, and sleeping pills and stuff in there too. Just anything I would need for the flight so I didn't have to go up, above, or under my seat to go rumbling around trying to find things. That was in my fanny pack at all times, because really anything else can be replaced. When you're packing, you do need to start with the most important things. You can buy clothes while you're there. What can't you really buy? Probably a computer or a tablet. I didn't bring my computer on this particular trip because I knew I didn't want to be lugging it around. I didn't want it to get damaged or stolen. Phone or phones, chargers, other adapters if you have them, or you can buy them when you get there. So what do you really need besides clothes? Nothing, really. Besides your electronics, your clothes, your toiletries, your shoes. I think the shoes is what trips people up the most, so that's what I'll talk about. Lastly, it is a lot to cover, but stay with me. In my shoulder bag, I had 2 different mesh travel cases. One of them with my tops, swimsuits, and sleeping materials. The other one with my pants, skirts, and dresses. That's it. How many did I take? Probably more than I needed to. When you're trying to travel light, you want different tops that could match with different pants. It's easier to pair something with a black pant over and over rather than wearing the same shirt with a different skirt. I don't like re-wearing my tops. I only took 2 dresses. I was doing a bunch of yoga, as I am in the yoga retreat space. So I had a bunch of different yoga tops and pants. My yoga tops are also stylish enough to pair with a skirt or 2 or biker shorts. That was my daytime look. And I had a fancy robe-like cover-up that could be for the pool or could dress up a yoga outfit. My toiletries and my makeup are in here. Normally, I might have 2 of these. And I may have some jewelry in there. I didn't bring any jewelry. I opted for these sunscreen packets instead of a tube of sunscreen. I measured this down to the ounce. I didn't bring a whole face cream. I brought a tiny quarter jar of a face cream. I didn't bring an entire stick of deodorant. I brought one of these tiny native tabs. Now, what happened with this is it didn't work that well. I had to keep reapplying it. So this came in my fanny pack with me everywhere. And I wasn't smelling that great. So instead, if I were to do this over, I would have brought this instead. And I perspirant. Obviously, this is natural. It's better for you. This will keep you smelling better. Sometimes you just have to choose. Now in my duty-free bag, this is where I had my blankets, my stuff for the plane, like my fuzzy socks, my slippers, my earplugs, my earbuds, and a notebook, just in case I wanted to write some stuff. Anything that I bought new, I put in here, just in case they asked me to open it. You want to show that, obviously, they sell pretty much anything at duty free, but it's good to have stuff with tags. A blanket was at the very top, a chocolate bar. For the appearance of this was my duty free bag that legitimately has consumer goods in it. Of course, maybe you want to buy stuff from duty free, so just make sure that's at the top of your bag. I used it to evenly distribute things so that one shoulder wasn't heavier than the other, but everything definitely could have fit in my one carry-on. I went a couple of places. Not every place was warm. The Nordic region, 60 degrees. And so my long pants and this jacket saved me. This is a windbreaker. It is very tiny. Shout out to Amazon Black Business Accelerator for giving me this. It kept me so warm and I'm always cold. So a windbreaker was very much pivotal for me not freezing my ass off, and also for the times that it rained. I did not expect it to rain. By the way, I did have an umbrella in my duty-free bag. Now the shoes. This is what trips everyone up. They're thinking, I can barely fit a couple of pairs of shoes in my bag. And that's true. So I only had 2 pairs of shoes, one of which I was wearing, and then also my slippers that I had for the plane ride. These were my shoes. They're water shoes, and they also counted as my closed-toed sneakers because they have a rubber base. And then these were my sandals. And these are Passion. A cork heel can be adjusted on this, but did I bring it? No, I didn't bring it. But if you want to have heels, this is what I would suggest. I thought that I was good with just those 2 pairs of shoes. And I was not. If I would have done this over, I would have worn my ankle rain boots. The reason I didn't is because I didn't want to wear them to the airport because the left one squeezes my big toe. I didn't want a squeezed big toe walking around the different airports because you need to wear your heaviest shoe. I needed those rain boots because it rained several times, and my water shoes, although they're waterproof, my socks weren't. It was very uncomfortable. You never know when it's gonna rain, so definitely have a windbreaker, umbrella, and rain boots. Bonus tip, you will probably buy a swimsuit if you're going to a tropical region or you're in a sun-filled vacation. You don't really have to worry about how many sundresses are you going to bring or what bathing suit are you going to bring. You're going to want to buy something, and it's usually a bathing suit. That's why the bathing suit and dress stores do so well in every tourist location. Leave a little bit of room so that if there's something you like, you can add a thing or two. They're light, small. You should be able to fit them in. And obviously you can layer up If you're worried about your bag not fitting under the seat, you can layer up and just wear a bunch of cargo pants and stuff your toiletries and things in your pockets and in the sleeves of your coat. Now let's hear from Safety Inspector Stacy. Thanks, Monique. Really important that when you're traveling, you have your gloves available, sanitizer wipe, your hand sanitizer, making sure that these things have alcohol in them because there's plenty of posers out there that don't do anything. You want to have your disposable mask underneath your reusable mask. Stacy, I talked about having the crossbody fanny pack with you at all times, zipped up so nobody can get in there and try to pickpocket you. What do you do if somebody pops up in your space? Now isn't the time to be polite. If there's somebody coming up at you that you don't know, be blunt about it and let them know, hey, what's your deal? And how do you protect yourself as a tourist so that you don't have anyone you don't know all up in your business? And follow the policies when you're traveling. It's just common sense, folks. And I know not everyone follows common sense, so that's why you gotta be double careful and always have your Lysol spray to spray people's face if they get in your face. Thanks, Safety Inspector. Thanks, work from home buddies. Make sure to like and share this with a friend, especially if you're getting ready to travel or if you want to take a trip somewhere. Comment below where you want to go, and we'll see you next time. Bye. Nobody has time to be trying to run up a flight of stairs with a rolling bag.